Now, coming up in the next hour of the programme, find out why one company in Oxfordshire, the Oxford Cycle Workshop, are encouraging more people to learn the skill of mending bikes. We've heard in the past about an appeal for more companies to offer apprenticeships for young people, and now the Oxford Cycle Workshop and Cycle Workshop Training are doing their bit. To tell me more, I'm joined by Jonty Semper from the organisation. Jonty, thanks ever so much for coming in today. What do you do at your organisation? I know it's pretty much as it says on the tin, really, but explain a little bit more about it.
Yeah, so we're a community bike shop. We refurbish a lot of bicycles that would otherwise be destined for landfill. So we refurbish about 1,000 bicycles a year, and we also sell new bicycles and accessories. And at the training organisation, it is what it says in the tin. We train members of the public, young people, companies, anyone who's interested really in learning either bicycle maintenance skills, or we use it as a kind of a hook, as a way to engage with young people and other groups to work on life skills.
I mentioned you were coming on to some of my colleagues this morning, and it got us talking about the fact that so many people now, when their bike goes wrong, they just throw it away and get a new one, because it seems to be one of those sort of throwaway commodities. But you're encouraging more people to actually mend them and mend them themselves.
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing we're very passionate about, is training, whether it's young people or whether it's just members of the public. It's not as complicated as you think. It's actually very straightforward, but you perhaps need some confidence. You need to be shown some step-by-step kind of methodology, the way to do it so you will be successful. And we do that through evening classes, or one-day or weekend courses, as well as courses to schools and others.
On the other side of things, when people come in and buy a new bike, do many people want it brand spanking new, or will they look at something that's been reconditioned?
Yeah, that's interesting. So, I mean, we have got to be careful on the price point of the reconditioned bicycles. They come with a 3-month warranty, so and they come with a lot of new parts, so the bits that you'd expect, tyres, brake pads, cables. And really, you can get a good quality refurbished bicycle that is actually a lot better quality than a modern bicycle for the same price, because modern bicycles are, at the cheaper end, designed to be used and thrown away, not repaired, which does question whether we'll be able to recycle those bikes in 10 years' time. Exactly.
How long do bikes generally last? Are the older ones, have they got more life in them? I guess they probably have.
I mean, we got bikes from the 1950s that are perfectly serviceable and will keep going for another 50 years. Lovely. So there's no reason that they shouldn't keep going. Really, obviously there is parts you need to replace, but if you keep replacing those, the central heart of the bicycle, the frame, should keep going for years.
Tell me about these apprenticeships then, how you've come about to offer these.
Okay, so we're looking for 6 young people, 16 to 17, and they'll come with us and they'll do some technical training, some training around just kind of work skills, life skills. We'll have them for between 6 and 12 months, depends on their own particular needs, and they'll be paid for this placement and then go on, hopefully, to become full-time employees.
So there's no guarantee of a job at the end of it, but they know they've got the skills.
We have the jobs there if they can prove that they're keen and they want it. I mean, we would love to take them on basically full-time. And also the shops are worker cooperative, so eventually then they can become part of that, a full member there. So essentially they own the shop that they'll be working for.
6 young people, I guess you're going to get much more interest than just 6. How are you going to select who you have?
Okay, it will be competitive. Young people have to demonstrate that they're enthusiastic, that they're committed. I mean, it'd be quite an intense process. And also, the biggest thing is they've got to be interested in practical skills. I mean, interested in bicycles maybe, but maybe they can demonstrate they've got general good practical skills or willingness to learn, enthusiasm for life, generally prepared to get stuck in, and a friendly, positive attitude, and we can work with them to make them a success,
Do you have a lack of people that have these skills at the moment?
So traditionally, the cycle industry has struggled with people coming to the industry with the skills. So the industry has its own programs whereby once you've got a job, they'll then train you. But that doesn't exactly solve the problem, really, of how do you get a job first. And, in terms of the growth of cycling, the biggest barrier in this country to the continued growth of cycling, and it's been growing phenomenally over the last 10 years, are trained mechanics. People can't keep on the roads if there isn't the mechanics to keep them fixed. or alternatively, people take on the responsibility themselves and get the training themselves to keep their bikes going.
Is this the first time you've offered apprenticeships?
This is the first time we've offered apprenticeships, yes. It's very exciting for us. It builds on the work we've been doing at Oxford Cycle Workshop Training, which is the partner organisation to Oxford Cycle Workshop. The training centre's been going for a year now, and this is our big opportunity to put into practice a lot of the work we've been trying and to work in depth with these 6 young people to balance the technical skills with all the other skills that a 16 and 17-year-old needs to make that transition into the working world and to become positive members of the community.
So you're going to be the person delivering that training?
I'll be doing some of the training.
That's a responsibility, isn't it?
It's very exciting. I mean, part of the training will be, we do lots of other activities like bike polo, cycle speedway, so there'll be fun activities going on along with the technical activities, and that's something that we really believe in, that if we look at how we spend all of our time, and we engage in that as an employer, we'll have more fun, we'll want to come to work, we'll get more work done, and then we'll have more time for playing.
You see, up until that point, I was quite interested, but A, I'm not 16 or 17. I know you find that hard to believe.
Yes, it's very hard to believe, yes.
And also, I'm not very good on a bike.
Oh, okay, well, we do offer cycle training lessons.
Do you?
So we teach people to learn to ride, and also we do on-road cycle training. So
I might take you up on that.
Okay.
I'm all right once I'm on it, and once I'm going, I just find stopping a problem.
Okay.
It's not good, is it?
Well, I don't know. Some people say that's what hills and a headwind's for stopping.
I guess so. If people are listening to this, or mums and dads or grandparents that want to give their their youngsters a bit more information, how can they get in touch with you?
Okay, so the best way to apply is to look on the website of apprenticeships.org.uk. Mm-hmm. And from there, follow the links to the National Apprenticeships Vacancy Service. And basically, you just do a search for Oxfordshire and cycle. It will come up. Mm-hmm. Or you could go into a local connections centre, and they will help you with that process. The deadline is the 5th of March, so it's quite soon. That's next Friday. Anyone who wants more information about ourselves can look on cycleoxford.coop. That's our website. Or they could send me an email at mail@cycleoxford.coop, or give us a call on 0845 313 8431.
Okay, best thing is, we've got all that information here, so if you missed any of it, to save us going through it all again, give us a call and we can pass on that information. 08459 311 111. Deadline for the 5th of March. When does the actual apprenticeship start?
They'll be working with us before the end of March, so very soon.
Goodness me. Good luck with it. Let us know how it goes.
Thank you very much.
Jonty, thank you very much indeed. Again, that number if you want any more information, 08459 311 111. 20 past 12 on BBC Oxford.